Hey guys, I know I'm late to the back to school party on YouTube this year, but my classes just started 2 weeks ago, so I'm doing it now. Today we're making 4 super simple and tasty packable lunch recipes. Big thank you to Squarespace for supporting this video. Alright, let's get into these ideas. I cannot believe I've not yet made sushi on here. This is not gonna be an authentic recipe. Like, I don't own a bamboo mat. I can hear some sushi chefs cringing in the back, but I really want to share my current favorite sushi flavor combo. Here's that. First off, wash some sushi rice. Add the rice to a pot, along with double the amount of water, volume-wise. Cook the rice according to the packaging. While the rice is cooling off, prepare the spicy cream cheese sauce. I'm using this one here by the brand Green Heart, found it at the organic store Dens, and it was only like €1.99. As an alternative, you could use plain hummus or a homemade tofu ricotta cheese. That's a recipe from my previous video. To the cream cheese, I'm adding about a half a teaspoon of this spicy Korean chili paste called gochujang. A substitute would be harissa paste, a hot sauce of your choice, a sweet chili sauce, or just simply add lemon and salt and pepper for a non-spicy version. Also chop up your sushi fillings. I chose spring onion, cucumber, and smoked tofu. Obviously, avocado would make a great choice. The nori sheets might seem quite pricey at first. I found that they're cheapest at Real or at Asian food markets, or if you buy them online in bulk. Now make sure the rice is pretty much cooled down. The most helpful sushi tip I've ever heard is to keep a glass of water next to you. If your spoon is wet, then the rice doesn't stick to it anymore and you can easily press it onto the nori. Next up, add your sauce. A few pieces of the vegetables, and roll it up tightly. To make sure it doesn't open again, dab some water onto the last bit of nori. Cut it with a wet knife. Feel free to pair the sushi with whatever you like. I went for some peanuts and some more leftover veggie sticks. If you're feeling super motivated, pair your sushi with some energy bites. I know these do seem quite unremarkable, but let me tell you, these are the best energy bites I've ever made. My friend told me they taste like a Danish apple pastry she knows from home. First off, you need some dates. I'm using Deglet Nord dates here, which, at least in Germany, are super cheap. Add them to a food processor and blend for a few minutes until you get a sticky, chunky paste. You might have to scrape down the sides a few times. Next up, add small cut oats, a generous pinch of salt, cinnamon, vanilla, and unsweetened applesauce. Blend it all again. Until it looks something like this. Roll the mix into balls and then add them to a lunchbox or an empty small jar. Put them in the fridge until you're ready to take them with you. They stay good in there for 2 to 3 days actually. Alright, idea number 3 is for a super simple tofu scrambled tortilla. Break apart a block of firm tofu. To that, you're gonna add 1 spring onion, nutritional yeast if you have any, salt, hummus or plain soy yogurt, turmeric for the color, pepper to get the benefits from the turmeric and other spices, kala namak if you'd like the tofu to taste like egg. Bring a pan with a bit of oil to medium-high. Add the tofu. Let it fry for 5 to 6 minutes. Turn the heat to medium and add some plain vegan yogurt or non-dairy milk, and let everything cook for 3 to 5 more minutes. Finishing it off with some lemon juice, taste test, and adjust flavors if necessary. Remove the tofu from the pan and add a baked tortilla instead. I went for hummus as my base. Mashed avocado or vegan cream cheese would be good too. I added about a third of the tofu. Followed by spinach and this vegan chili mayo that I have been sort of obsessed with lately. Fold the tortilla in half. Press it down tightly using a spatula, especially along the edges. Let it toast up for another 1 to 2 minutes, and that's it. I'd also take some fruit with me, maybe a jar of baby food, you know, the usual. For this last idea, we're making savory waffles. And yep, these can be made into pancakes, of course. In a big bowl, mix together all the dry ingredients. Flour, spices, baking powder, salt, water or non-dairy milk, applesauce, some type of vinegar, and olive oil. Combine everything until smooth. I also added some spring onion and smoked tofu. Other savory add-ins could be parsley, mushrooms, bell pepper. Let the batter rest for at least 10 minutes. Meanwhile, grease and preheat your waffle maker. Make sure to get both sides. Add about a ladle of batter for each waffle. I put my waffle maker on almost max and let it cook for about 6 to 7 minutes, so a bit longer than I would normally because I wanted them to turn out rather crispy. And that's it. Serve them like avocado toasts, for example. You could take some sort of dip with you. You can make a sandwich out of those. You can serve them next to a salad, next to leftover soup. But for on the go, the sandwich version might be the best choice. But that's it for all the recipes. Thank you so much for watching. Big thanks to Squarespace for being my dear sponsor. Squarespace is the #1 platform to use for your next online business. You need a nice looking and easy to navigate website, an email newsletter, help with marketing, SEOs, and analytics. They have it all in one place. My website runs over there, so you can use this little search bar here to find a specific recipe or look and browse through the different categories. I have my travel videos in order here. Go to squarespace.com/MinaRome and use the code MinaRome to get 10% off your first purchase. Thank you so much for being here. Talk to you soon. Bye. Push the clocks back, make it darker, saving time spent on the past. A broken heart just needs distractions, like cutting fists on broken glass. And could you see down from that airplane as I drown